Hello and welcome, you crazy people. My name is Jay, and it turns out that Chewbacca is coming to the Republic, and also in the Wookie box, you're going to get a commander who isn't Chewbacca. So what's happened is on the Asmodee store, they've put some things up, and we're going to have a quick look at what it says. So one of the interesting things here is this is the Grandmaster Yoda command, well, where you buy him, and you can see we obviously have Yoda, but we also have, well, that is Chewbacca, because it actually says here we have an additional command card for the mighty Wookie Chewbacca, and you can sort of make that out on the back of the box as well. Here it looks like Chewbacca. Now, I'm presuming it's going to include his command cards. Doesn't necessarily, I mean, I don't necessarily see them, or I don't see it say that, but that would make sense. So that's a nice little bonus there, having Chewbacca for the Republic. The only downside to that is if you don't already own Chewbacca, you have to buy him and Yoda if you want to run it. But you know, it is what it is. Maybe they'll do a standalone Chewbacca at some point. Who knows? Maybe not, because then they can't really add anything new. So it is what it is. But an interesting thing, another thing that we learned here is we can't really see his command cards or anything too much, Yoda's, but we can see 2 bursts of speed. That is probably the elusive, the dream of the Force speed card. If you ever play Vader, I'm sure you'll be like eager to have that. Presumably that's just going to be you can increase your speed by 1 using a Force power. Yeah. if you're Vader, that makes Vader way better, even if it's just that, because you get it back most of the time. So you don't have to do any of your fancy Force pushes unless you're in close, and then, you know, you can get them back over time. So burst of speed, if it is that, very exciting for some people. I won't bring up Yoda's command card, but I'm pretty sure he's Yoda's, yeah, it is his command card. They called it a command card, but really it's not his command card. A command card, for me, these are command cards and these are unit cards. Anyway, Yoda I think is also speed 1, so it completely makes sense to have burst of speed. So that's interesting. But yeah, fantastic really. If you're a Republic player and you've got Chewbacca already, maybe you're just getting a free unit there. Burst of speed. I'm very interested how they're going to give that burst of speed to the other factions. They would need Force users, and I'm not really sure where the Empire could pick that up. Maybe like an Inquisitor or something like that. I don't know. That's going to be really interesting to see how they spread that around the game. A lot of people don't like the symmetrical nature of the game and how, like, you know, everybody's got 2 snipers and stuff like that. But the problem with it is you need to give the relevant cards that are cross-factionable, if that makes sense, unless that ends up being a Republic only thing, which would be devastating, but I highly doubt that. So yeah, that's one thing. And then here, again, we don't really see too much, but well, there's 4, they're going to call them command cards, 4 unit cards here, because you get the Wookiee warriors for the Republic and the Rebels. So you can buy these as a Rebel pack as well, pretty much, which basically I think is going to make the old ones obsolete, probably. I don't know, somebody will probably correct me there, but please don't. And you also get the Wookiee leader, which I'm guessing is also available for the Republic, for the Rebels. I'm not, yeah. So for upgrade, I didn't actually read this. This is really bad. I didn't actually think to read it. But you get a Republic commander and a 5th unit card and 3 command cards further. Wow, it's blowing my mind. I don't understand it. It doesn't matter. I should have read that, but I didn't read it. That wasn't really the point. But the interesting thing is, obviously, you're going to be able to use them for the Republic and the Rebels. And the key thing there is that if you buy them just for the Rebels, you can pretty much, I think, build them as all upgraded cards. And we get a little sneak peek at the upgrade one that we didn't know. So the Chieftain is obviously, is it the Chieftain? Yeah, I can't read it, but basically we have the bowcaster, which is a traditional one. Then you've got the long gun weapon, and then you've got the shield guy, as well as the leader. And you should be able to build them all as those. So if you've got 3 Wookiee units, you can pretty much just buy 1 pack, and I think like you'll get. Well, I think you don't get. I don't know if you'll get 2 or 3. It's a really interesting box and a little bit confusing, and I'm messing that up completely, but it is what it is. Really interesting. We'll see what happens. They both come out, I believe, in August. Well, this one says it's in. I always like it's in stock, but it's on pre-order. Not really in stock, is it? But it is what it is. So yeah, really, really interesting. For speed is the thing that really gets me excited. It's interesting to have Chewie in the on the scene, coming back with a vengeance. Chewie for the Republic. Will he fit into the Republic? I'm not 100% sure because it's like clones have got, pretty good armor and the Wookiees traditionally don't. So that might weirdly buff them in a way because now they can field high wounds as well as high armor. I don't know. I'm chatting poop, basically. Poop. So yeah, so it is what it is. That's it. I have nothing else to say. I probably missed something. There's probably people zooming in right now on Facebook saying, look at this incredibly interesting thing. But I didn't see it. And that's it. Have a most beautiful day. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.